he vanished from a moving bus. That's right, a moving bus! James Tedford was a 68-year-old World War I veteran living at the Vermont Soldiers' Home in Bennington. And unlike previous Triangle victims, Tedford wasn't an outdoorsman or an adventurous college student. He was an institutionalized resident suffering from documented mental illness described by family members as despondent about returning to the regimented life of the state-run facility. On December 1st, Tedford had been visiting relatives in St. Albans, Vermont, which is about 90 miles north of Bennington. His family accompanied him to the bus station, witnessed him board the southbound bus, and they watched the bus depart. They were the last people to see James Tedford alive. At 6:15 p.m., the bus made it to its scheduled stop in Burlington, and a brief conversation occurred between Tedford and an acquaintance at the depot, which was the final confirmed sighting of the veteran, and he reboarded the bus for the continuing journey to Bennington. The route was straightforward, 14 scheduled stops over approximately 2 hours of travel time. The bus followed well-established roads through populated areas where there were no wilderness detours, no opportunities for passengers to wander off into remote terrain, no logical explanation for how someone could simply disappear from a moving vehicle. But somehow, between Burlington and Bennington, James Tedford ceased to exist. When the bus arrived at its final destination, Tedford's seat was empty. His personal belongings remained undisturbed. His clothes, a small suitcase, other personal effects, all these things suggested their owner had simply stepped away for a brief moment. Most disturbing was the open bus timetable found on his seat, as if he'd been studying the schedule moments before his disappearance. The unclaimed ticket stub was still there, which is proof that Tedford had paid for passage to Bennington but never actually completed the journey. The bus driver offered a contradictory and ultimately unsatisfying account.